Evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Talk with Antonio. I am your host, Antonio. And before we get started, I want to talk about, I recorded something yesterday on Instagram. On last Thursday evening, I started to feel a little bit sick. I was like, it was probably nothing. I started to feel like a little bit of a scratchy throat per se. And I was like, whatever. On the following day, I woke up. It was my nose was extremely stuffy. I was like, what the fuck? And I the throat still hurt a little bit, and I had a stuffy nose. And my folks said the same thing. They thought it was probably allergies. I was like, okay. And throughout the day, it was bothering me a lot, and I mean a lot. On Saturday, it became it progressed a lot. I started to feel more tired. And then later on in the evening, I started to feel like more heavy of body aches. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And later on, when I woke up the following day on Sunday, that's where I started to feel like absolute garbage. I started not sneezing. I was coughing. I had like a wet cough, and my body was hurting a lot. But I had to go to work nevertheless. And I came home. I thought it was either the cold or the flu, but allergies was probably already out of the question. And then I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to test myself. Lo and behold, tested positive for the coronavirus or COVID-19. And I was like, what the fuck, man? I was pretty mad because on Wednesday I was supposed to go do a gig, and I was pretty happy about that. But I'm here isolated. Away from my folks, away from my family, basically. I'm just here cooped up in my room, not interacting with other than my girl via text and speaking to a couple of friends on Instagram and social media. But, I might as well just let this shit go through. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm taking medicine. I'm taking lots of vitamin C, fluids, and what else? I'm eating a lot of spicy food. And also, before I eat spicy food, I was sweating profusely. I changed like at least 7 T-shirts. But yeah, this is the second time I caught that disease. The first time I got really sick with that was in August of 2022. But at that time, it was the CDC rules were more strict. I didn't go to work at all for 2 weeks. I didn't even get out. I was stuck in my room wearing a mask, and it was, oh my God, just thinking about that, it just makes me feel like I don't know. I don't like being cooped up in my home. Since I'm always on my feet, I'm always on the run, especially with my job, the job that I do, I'm always on the run. And I really don't like to be cooped up in my home. But yeah, I might as well just ride this wave and just